70, it's over 1460 metres. Here's the one, Chow Bicky from the Derby Amos stable at Home Hill. Ash Butler to Rod Gate, 862 kilos. He's been disappointing his last couple of runs. He's had a stable change. He's now trained locally, so that can be a bit of an advantage. If he could recapture his best form, he'd definitely be a threat here for sure. 2 is Savvy Sovereign from the Matt Maguire stable at Townsville. Jackson Murphy to Rod Gate, 262 kilos. Good run at Mackay, 2 starts back behind Tricky Beans. Battle on well at Townsville behind Ventura Ocean last start. He's definitely not the worst here, this Anasava Bill. 3 is Vienna Rain from the Tercey stable at Atherton. Morgan Butler to Rod Gate, 161.5 kilos. On the back up from Cairns on Saturday, where he was a strong winner there, betting home Lowburn Lass. He can race on speed. He looks well from the yard, so he hasn't taken any harm from that run Saturday. 4 is Kapengai from the Stephen Bush stable at Townsville. Adrian Late to Rod Gate, 658 kilos. Bubble Cheetah offside off the first time. Is that the 5 runs back from a break? And it was placed at Cooktown 2 back. Went to the 1800 last start at Mackay. Just battled away there. He does parade well, but I want to see more from him. 5 is Lady Rain from the Graham Hughes stable at Townsville. Lacey Morrison to Rod Gate, 557 kilos. Mare by one Gina. She put a couple of nice wins together at Townsville, and then she missed the kick at Cairns over the 1250 metres. She had to do too much there, so this suits her a lot better, and easy to see why she's the favourite. 6 is Forsetti from the Georgie Holt stable at Townsville. Tessa Townsend to Rod Gate, 756 kilos. A good run at Townsville 2 starts back. His form outside of that has been disappointing. Went to Bowen last start. That may not have suited him, so he can improve here. 7 is Miss Fubalicious from the Kayla Russell stable at Townsville. Rebecca Wilson to Rod Gate, 3. Takes 2 off down to 53 kilos. Has had the 2 runs back from a break. Just not doing enough yet, so I prefer to wait. And the 8 to round them out is Private Cheetah from the Derby Amos stable at Home Hill. Raul Oliveira to Rod Gate, 455 kilos. Placed here 2 starts back behind Aiden Abed at a non-tab meeting. Went to Townsville and disappointed last start, but home track you've got to consider somewhat for sure. That's a look at them from the mounting yard. Race 3 at Home Hill. Lady Rain is your favourite, $2.90 to $3.10. I'll tell you where the move is, though. The 4 Kapengi, $10 into $4.60. It's been a good go for the Bush stable, Adrian Late aboard. This is race 3 at Home Hill. It's a benchmark 70. It's over 1460 metres on 5, 2, 3 and 1. I'm with the 5 Lady Rain. I just think she's got enough to get her on top of this field here. You could forgive her last start. The 1250 didn't suit and she was slowly away at Cairns. So back to the 1460, or she won a couple at 1400 metres at Townsville. Looked very good up on speed. Lacey Morrison aboard, and she parades well enough. She's getting the towel down, but plenty of them are. It's a very, very steamy day here at Home Hill. But 5 on top for me, Lady Rain, over the 2 Savvy Sovereign. I think his form's good enough for this. He's run at Mackay good. His run last start at Townsville was good. 3 Vienna Rains on the back up, but he paraded well enough from gate 1. He can be right there with them. And the 1 Chow Bicky I thought could improve. I've got it in to run 4th, 5, 2, 3 and 1. I didn't find a spot for Kapengi, but look, I think Forsetti's not the worst either, but you can't tip them all. Favourite is the 5 Lady Rain. Now out to $3.30 from $2.90 for Kapengi. Continues to trim up, $10 into $4.40. This is the best go of the day so far. 3 Vienna Rain, $3.60 out to $4.60. You've got the 2 Savvy Sovereign, $4.40 out to $5.50. Down the bottom, the 8 Private Cheetah, $6 holding steady. He's kept very safe here. Loading up well under warm conditions at Home Hill. Here's Tony Wode for the 3rd.
And the last to go in. 1460 the trip. Just waiting for the starting time to tick around. So they were loaded up pretty quickly. Last of them about to go in, Vienna Rain. Favourite Lady Rain, $3.50. Tab fixed, they're all in, set to go. Ready for the 3rd. Set, they're off and running. And Vienna Rain and Savvy Sovereign both leapt out well near the inside. Private Cheetah was away quickly. He's going up towards the lead. Lady Rain's following him over, and they were followed by Miss Fubalicious. And Chow Bicky out pretty wide, was trying to go forward, but he's having to cover some ground as he goes around the outside on the first turn and getting back to last is Kapengi. Savvy Sovereign leads him into the back past the 1200 and leading by a length and a half out to Chow Bicky, who's out deep and pushing up Private Cheetah the middle. About 2 lengths away on the inside, getting a real good run, Vienna Rain. And and the favourite Lady Rain on its outside. About 3 lengths further back to Forsetti, Miss Fubalicious and Campangi's last of all ridden up. Going past the 800, Savvy Sovereign sets it up to suit himself and leads by a length off the back straight from Private Cheetah. Chow Bicky No Luck, and then came Vienna Rain, followed by Lady Rain the centre. Only 2.5 off the lead and travelling well, and they were followed next as they compressed up by Out Deeper Campangi, about to start a run. Miss Fubalicious and Forsetti coming up towards the home turn now, 350 to go, and on the outside Private Cheetah went to the lead from Savvy Sovereign. Lady Rain pushed along third, and then came Vienna Rain off the bit. They've got right away from Miss Fubalicious, Forsetti into the straight. Private Cheetah set up a 2-length break at the 150. Lady Rain trying to run it down. It's Private Cheetah is clear by 2 lengths. He's home. Private Cheetah is going to win it by 2.5 to Lady Rain. Third in was Vienna Rain. Then Savvy Sovereign, a gap further back to Miss Fubalicious, Forsetti, Campangi Never a Hope, and Chow Bicky the last one home.
Well, the home track, it played again. Private Cheetah has a real liking here for Derby Amos, Raul Oliveira, and just continued to travel on the corner. And Lady Rain was trying to pick up, trying to chase Private Cheetah, but in the end he was full of running and he gets the job done. Kept very safe in the betting. Unmoved at $6 and wins well. 5 Lady Rain ran second, every possible in the run. Just had to do a little bit of work early, but no real excuses. Vienna Rain was good to run third, and running fourth was a 2 Savvy Sovereign. 8, 5, 3 and 2 the numbers. Race 3 at Home Hill. Let's head straight to Benny Walker for race 4 at Orange. New Year ratings band 0 to 55 over 1460 metres. Favourite is the 5 Mission House at 370. Tab fixed over. The 3 Oh My Hat at 440. 9 Forever Reed at $6. 6 Turnbird at 7. You've got 2 on the $10 line. 2 Night Guy. The 4 Picton each of 2. 1 Dawn Strike at 11. The 10 Cloudy Miss is at $12. We were waiting on a couple to come in the yard, but hopefully they're there now. Let's have a look at them as they parade for race 8. The 1 is Dawn Strike from the Joe Hassett stable at Townsville. Jeffrey Felix to ride, gate 461 kilos. Winkers again, blinkers off again. He's at the 3 runs back. He had excuses here 2 starts back. He was wide throughout at a non-tab meeting behind Mr. Tangles. He battled on okay at Cairns last start over the 1250 metres, but he'll need to bring his A game. Losing the voice. It's getting late in the day. The 2 is Night Guy from the David Reynolds stable at Townsville. Ash Butler to ride, gate 6, 61 kilos. The son of Lonro. He's just hovering around in the shade out there. Still quite warm here. He was slow to begin last start at Cairns. Didn't show us much over the 1,500 metres. Stays at the trip, but I want to see a little bit more from him. 3 is Oh My Hat from the Errol Sewell stable at Townsville. Lacey Morrison to ride gate 160.5 kilos. He's hovering out over the back as well, Oh My Hat. He was a maiden winner over 1,400 at Townsville, battled away on speed last start, and he's definitely not the worst here. 4 is Picton from the Stephen Bush stable at Townsville. Adrian Late to ride gate 760.5 kilos, son of Doomsday. He's at the 4 starts here for the 1 minor placing. That was 3 starts back behind Mr. Tangles. His last couple of runs have been a bit disappointing. He's better than that. He's won 6 races, this horse, and he does parade in very nice order. So I think we'll see a better run from Picton today. They're just altering a bit of gear with him. 5 is Mission House from the Matt Maguire stable at Townsville. Scott Sheargold to ride gate 560 kilos, the son of the Mission, who was a winner here. His last couple of runs have been good. He led them up at Cairns last start. He was beaten by Zoo Hope, but he ran 4th there. So in an even race, he's got to be a chance. 6 is Turn Bird from the Louise Tersey stable at Atherton. Morgan Butler to ride from gate 8, 59.5 kilos. And if you're wondering about the Headley colours with Louise Tersey, she does a lot of work for Roy Chalemi. Roy's overseas at the moment, so Louise has taken all the reins, and good luck to her. She's had almost a winner today. Turn Bird, he's a promising 3-year-old who... it was a good runner last start behind Stormy Legend at Cairns on Saturday on the quick backup. He's run at Townsville to start prior behind Rowena's Dance was good. 7 is Kutarati from a Liliana McCormack stable at Townsville. Brody Moffat to ride gate 10, takes 3 off down to 56 kilos. Son of Capitalist, he's not showing us much up in the north, so I'd prefer to wait with him. The 8 is Marty Awa from the Kayla Russell stable at Townsville. Adam Sewell to ride gate 2, 59 kilos. A Gladstone winner 3 starts back. He's had the 1 run up this way at Bowen and did make a little bit of ground late over the 1,200 metres. The 9 is Forever Reed from the Stephen Bush stable at Townsville. Graham Clichy to ride from gate 2, 58.5 kilos. Has had the 5 runs back. She probably hasn't had a lot of luck. She had to be ridden upside down last start. That didn't pan out for her, but she's well in a race like this from a good gate with the Graham Clichy aboard. And the 10 to round them out is Cloudy Miss from the Joe Hassett stable at Townsville. Jackson Murphy to ride gate 9, 58 kilos. Blinkers off again. Earmuffs the first time. A mare that just had to burn too hard at Cairns last start. Her run at Townsville, the start prior was quite good, and I know Tony Woad gave her a bit of a hope at a price for race 8 at Home Hill. That's them as they parade. They should be heading out. A few have gone, a few haven't yet, but this is the lucky last. And I can confirm that Adrian Late is A-OK. Of course, he was on that one that went off in the gates, race 7 that was scratched. And I'm speaking of, I can't find the horse now. Was there a late scratching key high. So Adrian Late was uninjured, or he basically got have a fair bit of a bruise, I'd say, Adrian Late, but he is okay and he's fulfilled his engagement here on Picton. This is race 8. It's a ratings man 0 to 55 over the 1460 metre mark, and I am 4, 6, 9 and 3. Yeah, they were just adjusting some gear on Picton, so he's still there in the tie-ups being resaddled. So maybe they had the wrong saddles. So obviously, a lot went wrong. Key high in the last race for Stephen Bush. He's had 2 runners here, and they might have just jumbled up the saddles. So there was a quick little dipsy-doodle that went on there, and they're just adjusting the saddle on the 4 Picton. I give him a strong hope here. I know his recent form's probably not great, but look, he's a 6-time winner. Adrian Late's aboard, good rider as we know. They've all got to carry weight here, and it's an even sort of race. So you're shopping him each way, and he looked great. From what I saw, he paraded really well, and he's just heading out now past me, and he looks really, really good. So 4 Picton on top for me, over the 6, which is Turn Bird. Now, there has been a replacement there. That is not Adrian Late. That is, of course, Denisha Smith. So I wasn't advised that. I saw Adrian Late, and he did say he was A-OK, but maybe something has gone amiss there. So we have a late rider change. Maybe that was the issue with the resaddling there, because Adrian Late gave me the thumbs up and said he was okay, but he's not riding. So Picton is now being ridden by Denisha Smith. The 6 Turnbird I've got in to run second. I thought that run at Townsville 2 back behind Rowena's Dance was good enough to be highly competitive here, and this trip will suit this horse. So watch for him, a big danger from the Louise Tersey team. 9 Forever Reed, another one from the Bush stable with the good gate today, has to be a hope. And the 3 Oh My Hat, I thought a good maiden winner, Lacey Morrison, stays aboard today. So 4, 6, 9 and 3, and my apologies, I did miss that rider change. Picton is now Denisha Smith. Adrian Late indisposed. He did give me the okay. He did come back to the jockey's room, but maybe there was just a little niggle there. So Adrian's off Picton. But let's have a look at this market. Mission House is your well-back favourite, $5.50 to $3.20. So continuing to trim up all the time. 3 Oh My Hat is $3.10 out to $5. You've got the 6 Turnbird, $7 to $7.50. The 9 Forever Reed, friendless, $5 to $9. Now, Tony Woad was very keen on Forever Reed today, so there's no money happening there, though. Then the stablemate. I speak of the 4 Picton, who has been $9.50 to $9. It's a bit of a cluttered market there. 2 Night Guy, $10, holding steady. You've got the 10, which is Cloudy Miss, has got admirers, $15 into $10. But, gee, Mission House continues to trim up all the time. Now into $2.90 from $5.50. This has been one of the better back runners of the day, Mission House for the last. Let's have a look at the winners today. Margot Barbie took out the first. Tessa Townsend for Georgie Holt. Race 2, Bay of Bengal. Graham Cleese for Stephen Bush. Good win to beat Eyewitness. Race 3, Private Cheetah. Royal Oliveira for Darby Amos. Good, strong, dominant win. Race 4, Heroic Eagle. Adam Sewell for John Manzelman. A good win. Valachi won the next. Race 5, Ash Butler for Johnny Manzelman. Race 6, Under the Limit. Very good win. Adrian Late for Tommy Button first up and took out the Magic Millions Cup qualifier, Country Cup qualifier. I'll touch on that in a second. And here we are at the last. We did miss Greenheart. My apologies. 1 race 7. Amanda Thompson, huge win. 3 wide the trip. Got the job done for Sean Royce. And yeah, Magic Millions, of course, the Magic Millions Country Cup will be held on Magic Millions Day, which is the 13th of January. A couple of good weekends there with the Wave Day and heading into Magic Millions too, a couple of weeks away. But the Country Cup, 1,200 metres, worth $500,000. So a lot to look forward to heading into the Magic Millions Carnival. And no doubt the sales, everyone is very, very keen to get there. But let's have a look at this market now. They're just having a look. The vets running the eye over the 7 here, Kudarati. Just flexing the leg there on Kudarati. So we'll stand by for any news there. But favourite is the 5, Mission House, $5.50 to $3.60. 7's out, late scratching. So it has come out the 7, which was wide in the market. So they'll load up quick on the second line. The 3 Oh My Hat at $4.80 and then out to Turnbird at $7. Here's Tony Woad for the last at Home Hill.
Okay, there's another one being backed out. Forever Reed is being vetted. So number 9 is being vetted. Some of these were in the gates a long time, and now it's being vetted. So Forever Reed now being led back away from the gate. The vet will look at Forever Reed. Oh My Hat, the favourite, or one of the favourites, is just moving about behind the line. And they're just having a look at Forever Reed. Jockey Graham Cleese has dismounted. Some of these jockeys in the barriers are taking the weight off. So word coming through. Okay, Forever Reed's out as well. They're dropping like flies here. Number 9, Forever Reed, late scratching at the barrier. Comes out, injured in the barriers. So the last one to go up is Oh My Hat. We're down to a field of 8. Cloudy Miss also to come up. Forever Reed's out. Kudarati, 7 and 9, both scratched at the barrier. So they're just waiting for Forever Ed to come back into the enclosure and they'll send them on their way. Final event of the day. So Forever Ed about to come into the enclosure. Oh My Hat to move in with Cloudy Miss. Cloudy Miss goes up. Oh My Hat coming up to gate 1. Now they're set. Ready to go. All set for the last. Racing now. Oh My Hat near the inside, bounced out quickly and showing speed is Dawn Strike, who's going fast, and also Mission House wants the lead. Mission House working around them very quickly, goes to the front now from Oh My Hat, who's digging up on the inside, but there's no pace. Dawn Strike gets to third, and they were followed next on the inside by Mardi Awa as they swing towards the back straight. And further back was Night Guy, and they're bunching, and there's not a lot of speed on. And getting back was Turn Bird, who's gone back towards the tail. Picton's about third or fourth last, improving out wide, and Cloudy Miss last of all with no speed. It's Mission House who now puts a little bit more pace on, and down the back of the 850 leads by a length. Picton works to second, the outside. Dawn Strike and Oh My Hat's got a great run on the fence, about 3 lengths further back to Mardi Awa, Night Guy, and then came Turn Bird and Cloudy Miss. Coming off the back straight, Mission House is trying to pinch it, gets away to lead by 2 lengths now, coming down the side. In second spot now is Dawn Strike, followed by Oh My Hat. Then came Picton, followed by Cloudy Miss, picking up some ground. And with those two as Turn Bird, as they come to the turn, Mission House has done it well. He leads by 2 lengths, 300 left to go. He's 2 and 3 lengths to Oh My Hat, Dawn Strike. Cloudy Miss getting to the outside as they straighten up. They're down towards the 200. It's Mission House with a good break, about 2 lengths in front, trying hard. Dawn Strike, Cloudy Miss and Oh My Hat fighting out the minors, but Mission House is going to get the money. Mission House wins it by a length and a half. Cloudy Miss second. Third home was Dawn Strike from Oh My Hat, and they were followed by Mardi Awa, and further back Turn Bird didn't run on. Then came Picton. The last one to pull up is Night Guy.
Mission House, too good under Scotty Sheagold for Matt Maguire. The money just continued to come for Mission House, and he didn't disappoint, just went to the front. He was able to lead and kick away, and he was just too strong. Cloudy Miss was a very good effort. I know Tony Woe threw that out at a bit of a price this morning as a big watch, and gee, it really ran home strongly to run second. A much better effort. Perhaps the one Dawn Strike, yeah, I'm going to say not perhaps, definitely the one Dawn Strike has run third. So Joe Hassett's second and third behind Matt Maguire. And back on the inside was Oh My Hat, the 3, which I think you'll find has run fourth. So numbers here, 5, 10, 1 and 3 will be the numbers. Picton, well, he was caught in the cheap seats from a long, long way out. But Mission House takes out the last at Home Hill. That rounds out the day's racing. Hope you found a few winners. Hope it's been enjoyable. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. And, of course, Happy New Year as well. Looking forward to racing Sky 1, Sky 2 from Cairns on Saturday. But for now, I'll say Happy New Year. We'll take a break on Sky Thoroughbred Central. On the other side, Johnny Gatfield, Gary Cleese with the second half. The Quaddy Legs for Coffs Harbour on Form Line Extra. I'll say a very good afternoon from home.